Hey, what's up guys, welcome to a video. Mautic here. So we're going to be looking over a new deck today. This is my Pekka balloon deck. It's absolutely insane at the moment, and I think this combo, since Pekka's been buffed, a lot of people are using Pekka at the moment. Mine is quite low at the moment, so I'm only using it in grand challenges. But yeah guys, I'm going to go over this deck. I mean, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over the basics of what you're supposed to do with it. Then we'll get into some games and I'll show you some exact positions of where you're supposed to put your balloon and where you're supposed to put your Pekka. But first of all, your Pekka and your balloon is your main pushing cards. Pekka is basically one of those big tanks, and it just does so much damage and it just goes down so quick at the moment. It's got a 1 second deploy time. They needed to do something to the Pekka. The Pekka just wasn't getting used at all. But what you're supposed to do with this deck is you're supposed to put the Pekka down right at the back, and then you're supposed to, when the Pekka gets to the bridge, you're supposed to put your balloon down, and then you're just supposed to back up that balloon, try get that balloon to the tower and try keep it alive with maybe your tornado. You've got your freeze, you've got your ice spirits for cycle, you've also got your minions that can back up as well. You've got the tornado executioner combo in this deck as well. That's just a really insane combo at the moment. You're supposed to basically, when there's a big clump of units, you're supposed to put your executioner down, you're supposed to get your tornado off, get them all together and just kill them. It's just crazy. I mean, I've had an Executioner Tornado take down a Lava Hound, a Mega Minion, a Baby Dragon, and minions all at the same time, and it doesn't even get to your tower whatsoever just because of that Executioner is still quite overpowered. I mean, it has been nerfed recently. It's taken a huge HP drop, damage drop, just everything, but it still does so much damage with that combination. It's just a crazy combination. And freeze is really good as well. It's good offensively and defensively, but mainly you want to be using that with your comboing with your balloon. Try and stop their musketeers, their minions, just whatever's trying to take out your balloon as it's getting to the tower. You want to be freezing it as soon as they drop it. I've had so many times where I've just frozen everything together. There's so much at the tower, but you still get the tower down just because of that freeze. But yeah guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get into a game with this deck and I'm going to show you exact positions. It was actually Nate Doggin, who's actually one of my moderators on my stream, who actually gave me this deck. He's given me quite a few decks so far, and they've been working out pretty damn well so far. So I'm definitely taking advice from him in the future. But yeah guys, I'm going to get into some games and I'll show you how this deck plays out. Right guys, so first of all, I'm going to get into a Lava Hound deck. This is against Stooks, and he is from Clowns, so we'll see how this goes. So he's looking to put his Lava Hound down first. Maybe archers, he's looking to maybe cycle. Yeah, he's cycling through with his archers. So I'm going to put my ice spirit just on the right hand side. I'm also cycling at the same time, so I've actually got my balloon Pekka combo in my hand. So you can see I put my Pekka down right at the back there behind the tower, and then what I'm going to do is, if you can see beside the bridge here, you can see there's a little chain just on the right hand side there. Eventually I am going to put my balloon down there, but I have to defend this first. So you can see I actually missed the Lava Hound here and didn't manage to pull it back, but you can see the Executioner still is clearing it up. We're definitely going to clear most of this up. And as soon as those lava pups came out, the Executioner's axe still clears it up. It's just crazy what the Executioner does to a Lava Hound. It just almost counters the Lava Hound. It's just, like I say, it's just a really crazy card. So I'm not actually pushing yet. I've actually used my Pekka. I need to cycle back through to the Pekka for my push again, and I'm not going to put my balloon down until I've got my Pekka. You always want to hold the balloon and the Pekka at the same time. That is your push and that's your combo. So you want to be playing them at the same time. So I'm actually going down to Pekka here. Then he goes with, does he go for a Lava Hound? I think he goes maybe for, he is hovering over his Lava Hound, but I'm not too sure if he is going for it. He's maxing out his elixir right now. You can see he's putting down his skeletons there, and that is actually probably a good combo, but he should have done that a lot earlier. He maxed out his elixir there, and he should have done that. So you can see I put my balloon down here. I don't think the balloon's really going to get much to the tower. I think it does get one shot off there with that freeze, but doesn't even get a shot off. So he managed to clear up my balloon there with the minions, which is a pretty good combo. I mean, I'm just need to test at the start just to see what he's got. I can easily clear up his minions. You can see here I've actually got the tornado again, so I pull everything to tornado. That's what you want to be doing to the tornado. You just want to pull everything back to the bridge and then getting a lot of damage all off the tower. Eventually with the Executioner later on, because I mean it's still half HP at the moment, so we're going to push forward here. But I'm not going to push anything with this Executioner. The Executioner doesn't really do much. when it's half HP, and if he had something like lightning, something along that line, so you can just clear up whatever minions are going down. But you can see here again, I put down the Pekka. This time he puts down the skeletons a bit earlier this time. He is maxing out his elixir. He needs to stop doing that, otherwise I'm going to get an elixir advantage, which I have, I think, most of this game. You can see because it's double elixir, I've got the Pekka down, I've got the executioner. You can see I put my balloon down just behind the chains on the bottom right hand side there. That's where you're supposed to put your balloon. You can see I get a massive freeze off here and everything. The executioner is doing so much damage to everything. You put the Skarmy down as well, but the executioner just clears that up. His tower is at 1000 HP. We've not got long to go. I probably could have almost taken out his tower, but I didn't get a good enough freeze. And there were just so many units there at the same time. But we've got a double executioner coming down. Just because it's the end of the game here, I am going to put the balloon down at the exact same time. I'm just going to throw everything forward here. I'm going to get the Ice Spirit down. He does put a Lava Hound down. I get a massive freeze down, but there's no chance those minions are going to stop that. I actually tornado the minions away from the balloon as well. And that is just good game, guys. There's just so much utility with this deck, guys. It's absolutely insane. It can do so well in tournaments, grand challenges, and even on ladder as well if you've got the cards. But we'll get into another game, guys, and I'll show you how this deck is playing out a little bit more. Right, guys, so we're going to go against Blink Waldman. He's from Inferno Royale. He's running a giant graveyard deck. He's also got Electro Wizard, Skarmy, just a standard pretty much graveyard giant deck. So we'll see how this goes. So he goes for the skeletons right in the back there. I think that's a little bit of a waste of elixir. He didn't have his tank in his hand, so he couldn't do too much. He gets Executioner at the back there, so that managed to clear up most of those skeletons, but he does go for a graveyard on the left hand side here. He still needs to kill my Pekka on the right hand side. He does get a Mega Minion down, and that is just a pretty crazy push from him. I think he did really well with this. He actually gets the Tombstone down as well, but I managed to get a really good tornado off there. And the Pekka managed to clear up his tower on the right hand side. It's just like if you just don't watch that Pekka, it will kill your tower. You need to use a little bit more on it sometimes, and he didn't have the Skarmy there, so he couldn't really do too much, I guess. My tower's still low on the left hand side. It's only 340 HP. This is going to be a really quick game. I think getting away sort of thing, so because I think I get 3 crown in this deck, so we go for a Peck on the left hand side. I'm just wanting to defend that tower. He's only got 340 HP on it, so I really want to defend that tower as much as possible, force him to use fireballs, force him to use spells on it, just to kill him, I guess. So he goes for a giant graveyard push again on the right hand side, I think, here, but he doesn't actually go for the graveyard because he doesn't have enough for it. I actually used the Executioner to clear up his Skarmy there, and he is going to take a huge amount of damage to that left hand tower, I think, pretty soon. So he's getting a Mega Minion down after this, and yeah, he's taking no damage to the tower. The Tombstone just clears up the Pekka in no time. The Tombstone's still really good for clearing up Pekka, so really couldn't do too much about that. I was thinking about putting the Pekka down the middle there and using it as a tank, but I didn't think I would get it down there in time. So I'm going to go for my big push again, so we get the Pekka down in the back here. We're going to wait to see what he builds up. Maybe I can put the balloon down, maybe I can't, we'll just have to wait and see. So he's got the giant coming down the right hand side, so he's definitely going to be going for a big push here with the graveyard. So I'm actually going to absolutely ignore that side completely. I'm not going to use anything on that side. I'm going to use the balloon. You can see I put the balloon just behind the crystal on the left hand side here. That means it goes directly to the tower instead of veering off to that Tombstone. So you can see here, he is going to take my tower down here on the right hand side. I get a zap and the skeletons just clear them up. Otherwise, I think he would definitely take down my tower. I've got 2 Pekkas here. This is actually going to be a close match. I actually turned this match into me completely winning, almost getting 3 crown here. So I've really got to watch right now. So he's only got a giant down. I've got a minion clearing that up. I've got 2 Pekkas coming to his tower. I got a balloon. I got executioner. I've got so much coming to the tower here. We got a freeze on top, and that is a 3 crown there. They just do so much damage, and they get to the tower anyway. The Pekka, you just back up. It's just crazy. But yeah, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video. That is it. If you want to try this deck, and let me know how you're getting on with it. I think it's a really awesome deck at the moment. If you just put stuff in the right places, you can just get really good wins with this deck, guys. So yeah, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in another video, guys.